inside a Hivemind's mind. Wait, does that mean we're inside the bug's mind, or the controller's mind, or the... So I would immediately call the Hivemind perk a controller. They dictate how fights work and support their team as a backliner. I mean, their ability could even, I would say, is one of the strongest in buying your team extra time because of the puking effect and the damage it deals to the enemy, who we also call scavs. So if I refer to the enemy or scavs, those are interchangeable. Okay, y'all ready? This is the most important step into becoming a hive mind. Like, to be in the mind of a hive mind, you have to do this. Trust me. It works 100% of the time, 60% of the time. Swap to a hazmat type suit as fast as you can because you don't want your bugs to get inside your suit and then kill you. It'd be kind of sad, wouldn't it, to be killed by your own perk? Yeah, so equip a hazmat suit because that would totally, definitely, for sure, protect you from your own hive mind perk. Honestly, the coolest part about the hive mind is that when you pull out the hive mind's watch to send out your hive mind insects, it makes a radioactive noise. So I just saved you. You know, you would have died in 10 seconds flat, but yeah, no biggie. You know, I prevented you from making yourself look like a fool. Yeah, you're welcome. So I was gonna say cool thing about Hivemind, but actually awesome thing about Hivemind is that you can send out your insects with the direct damage type, and what that means is that they'll just sit around you until they find enemies, and they will literally go through walls. They're persistent little guys. Like, if they were a personality or a person in real life, you would want them on your side. These guys are persistent as heck. Anyways, they're really good at scouting for you without you even having to do anything, really, honestly, besides pressing a button or two. So beat that profit. We can scan and actually do stuff about it. Ooh, sick burn. What can you do about it? Nothing. What that means is they can clear spaces and get food in the early game. So, in other words, if you are a frontline player to not take damage, or just any other player, the Hivemind is perfect for clearing out spaces with nobody taking damage. Yay! The Hivemind has 3 different attack types. The first one being direct, which is what we just talked about. Again, it's really good for scouting. And when you do get hits or ticks on the enemy, it'll be like when you hit them with your hands or just any weapon, it'll just be like tick, 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 tick. It'll be constant. You do need to stay near the enemy though, otherwise they will lose aggro, because if they're too far away, then they're just gonna come back to you because they're loyal little pets. Nasty ones, but loyal ones nonetheless. So make sure you finish the job. Alright, if you're gonna be a team player, go ahead, finish off the enemy if you're in direct attack. That's right, Timmy, I'm looking at you. Finish off the enemy, be a team player, stop trying to solo. The second attack type the Hivemind has is Disperse, which literally just disperses a little cloud of insects around you. Again, it's a box. If you haven't noticed, the Hivemind is really good at making zones, or what I like to call kill zones. I didn't come up with that, that's just literally what they are. But you know what, I'll take full responsibility for that name. The Hivemind creates kill zones. Trademark Josh. Now as a Hivemind, you actually do get a faster shove speed, so what that means is you should definitely equip the Ballistic Dagger, run in there when they're getting affected by your bugs, and just shank them like a Rambo, get revenge, get all up in there. Cut them to pieces. And the third attack will be Divide, which is basically a straight line, and it's really effective because in most cases the AI follows a certain path when they're trying to pathfind to you. So try to find that path, use your mind to place the hive. Oh, wordplay, oh, big brain, ooh. Yeah, use your mind when you're playing Hivemind though, it helps. Honestly, Hivemind's abilities are so strong at killing enemies, you might as well go AFK every night after placing your ability. I mean, come on. You're telling me a guy with a gun is gonna be as effective as this? Nah, no way. Unless we're talking about, like, Arbiter's gun, quote unquote. I wouldn't even call it a gun, it's like a freaking hand cannon. It's a literal cannon on the person's arm. Like, what in the world? It doesn't count. And don't mention Natasha, okay? I don't want to hear Natasha or Sasha or any of the heavies gun, aka Source Gunner being mentioned, okay? It's a big gun. I know. I'm talking about the normal guns you can craft, alright? Like the modded AKM. I mean, look at this. They can't touch me. Oh, okay, unless they have guns. Okay, then you might want to back up a bit. But I mean, come on. I am so strong. Nothing can kill me. Hivemind is the best, most overpowered class. I mean, perk. Oh gosh, I said the illegal word. I said class. Is the best perk in this game. I mean, look at this. Look, he's got nothing on me. Okay, sure, he touched me. He can't do it again. I can just go AFK at this rate. Come on. See? Easy. Cut the tape! Now you might have seen on the perk screen that there was a Hive aura, which was a positive. It makes it so that you're semi-effective in close quarters, as the bugs will debuff enemies' HP, stamina, and accuracy by a bit. Although I don't know which ones actually affect the scavs. Like, of those 3, I don't know which of them actually affect the enemy. They made it sound like it was for PvP, but I don't really know. Somebody else can confirm. Basically, you're kind of good at close range, but depending on your playstyle, you can sit back and forth. Also, bugs can't trigger the traps that are on the map, so this is obviously a 0 out of 10 already. The Hivemind just, boo, boring class, can't deactivate traps, IGN, everybody supports this review. Also, as a Hivemind, you're immune to bleeding, so you can try and trick teammates into walking through barbed wire so they'll take bleed damage, and they'll become completely confused when you don't take any bleed damage. Trust me, when you play them so hard that they start bleeding, they'll love you. absolutely love you. They'll want to kiss you, hug you with some blitzer grenades. Actually, if they do switch to blitzer immediately, you should probably watch your back. Yep. Good luck. That's all I can say. If you guys hadn't noticed, each perk has their own motto, and the Hivemind's is, we believe in the safety of us, in safety of numbers. Survival is only second nature to being collective in one. As one. Words are hard. What this means is that you should always, and I mean always, play behind your meat I mean friends, teammates, buddies, acquaintances, whatever you want to call them. I like to call them meat shields personally. But other people have different words for them. It depends on your personality, I suppose. And what that means is that if you're staying behind them, they're going to be at an effective range of your abilities, especially if you're using like Divide. It's a really long range ability. So if you're behind people who take the damage for you, and you can do the damage, then it's a win for everyone. You do stuff, they take damage, you don't die, they don't die. Bam, everybody wins. Teamwork, that's make the dream work. Yep, that makes the dream words. Make sure your teammates don't use the tear grass equipment, as it involves a very unique strand of bug killer, also known as Delta-C-1200957102387816117. It's that will most definitely, absolutely, sure kill your bugs if they're near them. I mean like this, that I can already feel their life just being sapped. Just don't use it. You'll kill their bugs. Don't do it. Alright, so in other words, the Hivemind can bully people. They are immune to bleed. They're half decent in melee depending on the player. What does this mean? This means the Hivemind is probably one of the chillest classes to perks. So, oh crap, I can't say that word. That's not what they call it here. And action. Are we good to go? Oh, he said action? Okay, awesome. So in other words, the Hivemind is just a really chill perk. I mean, come on, what other class lets you get multi-kills with the press of a single button? See, with the Arbiter, you have to press 2 buttons. Bam! Checkmate. The Arbiter mains. Okay, so the Hivemind is an amazing support perk with an easy learning curve. They can excel in close combat if the player is confident in their own skills. So if you're like me, who's definitely the best in melee, stay behind your buddies. Or, you know, use a gun to show those filthy casuals how to parry. Yeah, parry that. Yeah, you know you can't. Well, you know why? Because you're dead. You wanna know why you're dead? Because you couldn't parry bullets. And you couldn't parry bullets because you're dead! Alright, I'm just gonna go ahead and divide. Oh. Oh yeah. I think I found a glitch, guys. That wasn't supposed to happen. The divide. That's not what it, that divide. Guys, help! Subscribe. You don't have to, but you should.